Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady and welcome to my 11th day of Christmas project. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to create this super quick and simple Christmas box. Perfect to put some sweets inside or any other presents. As you can see, I'm going to use my 300 GSM wide multi-purpose card, which measures 8 inches by 10.5 of an inch. First, I'm going to create the score line at half of an inch. Then my second score line is at 2.5 of an inch. My third score line is at 8 inches. And my last score line is at 10 inches. When this is ready, we have 4 scoring lines. Now it is time to turn it 90 degrees. And I'm going to score it at half of an inch first, and then my second score line here will be at 2.5 of an inch. When this is ready, we need one more panel to finish the box, and it is super simple. I've got 5.5 of an inch by 10.5 of an inch. I'm going to create a score line at 3 inches, and my second score line is at 5 inches. Now I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. So I've got 3 inches at the top, and I'm going to make a mark from the left hand side 1 inch and then 1 inch from the right hand side. Then using my guillotine, I'm going to cut those lines. Super quick and simple. And I do encourage you to use that too. When this is ready, now it is time to fold and burnish all those score lines. And if you want to create that box, I do encourage you to actually use heavyweight card. So in this case, 300 GSM wide multi-purpose card is just perfect because then you can create so many boxes, and later on I'm also going to show you how to make this box even stronger, which I think is really cool. And I'm going to show you how to hide the ribbon as well, so you don't really know where it was the beginning and the end of it. So, as you can see, it is super simple. Now we're going to cut some flaps, and that will go to the side here, and that will be 2 inches by 2 inches. Then we have to create some notches, and if you want, you can take a screenshot of it, or you can just follow along. And I'm pretty sure you'll be very happy with your Christmas project. However, if you want, you can use that technique for any other occasion, like birthday or maybe anniversary. So as you can see, that's how it's going to look like. And at this point, I decided let's get rid of those flaps here. Then it's going to be so much easier to assemble the box together. So as you can see, it will fold like this, and we've got 2 inches on the sides, and that will go at the back, and then we've got very nice opening to the box, which I think is super cool. Now let's decorate those panels. So I'm going to use Kraft card, and this is measuring 5.25 by 5.25, and the side panels are 5.25 by 1.75. So again, the big panel is 5.25 by 5.25, and the side panels are 1.75 by 5.25. When this is ready, then you have to decide how do you want to embellish the box. And I decided to use my Crafters Inspiration magazine, and one of the design papers, I still have it. I use some white cut on the back, and I use my Collall glue to make it stronger. So this is the way to go. If you're interested in any of the products, you can check the links in the description down below. So that square is measuring 5 inches by 5 inches, and I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble the box together. Super quick and simple, and you do have time to maneuver the elements. The side panels are 1.5 of an inch by 5 inches. So again, it is 1.5 by 5 inches. So as you can see, this is super easy to create. And I'm pretty sure you do have some absolutely stunning Christmas papers in your stash. So now it is time to actually use them to create your project. And I also wanted to tell you that today it is my 400th video on my channel. I just can't believe how quickly it has come to that point. I just cannot believe it. Now it is time to cut some of the elements here, just to make it easier when we have to assemble the box. So as you can see, now it is ready. Let's make one more panel that will go inside, and that is 2 inches by 5.5. And I'm going to put some liquid glue and then put it inside. So this way our box will be pretty strong, and that's exactly what we want. Now let's decorate the panels here. I'm going to decorate the top, and this craft card is measuring 5.25 by 1.75, and the design paper is 1.5 by 5 inches. As you can see, it is super easy to do it. And now to decorate that opening, I'm not going to use any measurement. I'm going to use my craft card. I'm going to place it here together with my low tack tape, and I'm just going to make some pencil marks, which I think it is so easy. And then I'm going to use my Craft's Companion Guillotine, because it is the best if you want to create some mats and layers. So now I'm just using my pencil and making some very small marks where I need to cut my card. And that really worked for me. So as you can see, I'm just going to cut diagonal lines first and then the bottom. Super quick and simple. So this panel is ready. Then we have to use the design paper as well. And I really wanted that mandala to be at the top. So as you can see, I just turned it over, I put some low tack tape, and now it is time to add those marks. So we do have nice border around, which I think is super cool. Now it is time to cut it with a trimmer, and we actually have all the elements ready. So I'm going to assemble those two panels, and at this point I thought, how can I make this box even better? So I had a look at my stash, and I found those magnets from Kraft's Companion, and I thought, let's use them for today's bag. As you can see, they're super strong, and I need two of those. So one will go underneath that panel here, and I'm going to use double-sided tape to do it. As you can see, first I'm going to try which way to put the magnets together. And this is very crucial, because otherwise your box is not going to close. So I do have some double-sided tape, and now it is time to peel it off. I'm going to use a few drops of liquid glue and then assemble the panel on the opening. When this is ready, then I'm going to assemble the box. And this is super easy, because we already have all those flaps ready, as you can see on the left hand side. So now let's do it. And actually using liquid glue makes your job super easy. However, if you want, now it will be time to add some red liner tape, and that will make it even quicker. So the choice is absolutely yours. When this is ready, then I decided to put that magnet inside, but I had to turn it over so I knew exactly where to put it. And I'm going to use some double-sided tape as well, just to keep it there. But at this point, I'm not going to press it, I'm just going to leave it, and then when the magnet is exactly what I wanted, I just pressed on that tape. So now, as you can see, it will be time to hide it. So I've got white scrap piece of card, and I'm going to put the liquid glue on it, so no one will ever know that there is a magnet. So I'm going to use my pokey tool to peel off the backing of that tape and assemble the white panel inside. And it is complete. Super cool, right? So if you want, you can leave it at this point as it is, but I decided to use Christmas treat boxes from Kraft's Companion, and I'm going to create a Santa, because I thought that would be such a good idea for Christmas box. If you would like, in that set you also get an elf and snowman as well. So if you want to create your own variation of this project, of course you can use some of those elements. And if you don't have this cutting die, I'm pretty sure you do have plenty in your stash to create something very original for your Christmas project. And if you want, you can also change the color combo as well. Here I really wanted to go traditional way, because if you've seen my other videos, I use quite a lot of blue for some Christmas projects. And if you do have your favorite color palette for Christmas, I do wonder which one is it. So please let me know in the comments down below. As you can see, assembling that Santa is really easy. I just needed some red card and I used gold mirror card for the glasses, then a little bit of black, green, and I used literally the scraps of my white 300 GSM multi-purpose card, which I think is really cool to create your projects. Now it is time to add some other elements for extra dimension and interest. If you want at this point, you can also ink blend some of the elements just for extra dimension. So the choice is absolutely yours. Do you have that Christmas treat boxes cutting die set? If you do, please let me know how did you use it for your Christmas projects. I really like it and I thought that would be just perfect idea to decorate that super easy and quick box. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Please let me know in the comments down below. But now we only going to put that Santa at the top of the lid. And this is very crucial because if you put glue all over Santa, that won't really work because it's going to be attached. Now it is time to add a little bit of ribbon. So from my stash, I've got that gold ribbon with white writing. And to be honest, it is in Polish saying Merry Christmas. So I'm going to cut the length I need for my box, and then I've got panel measuring 2 inches by 5.5 of an inch. So first I'm going to put some double-sided tape inside, and I'm going to peel it off and then put a little bit of ribbon on both sides. At this point you just have to make sure the ribbon is facing the way you want. So I had to check it. When I was happy with it, then I'm going to attach it to my tape, and also I'm going to put a little bit more tape because I think this is the best way to assemble any ribbon on your project. I'm going to put some liquid glue and I'm going to attach that 2 inches by 5.5 inch card. So at this point it is ready for your recipient. However, I decided to add a bow as well that I made off camera, and I'm going to use my liquid glue here. But I had to hold it for about 30 seconds until it was set. And now the box is ready. Super cool, right? So please let me know in the comments if you'd like to create your own version. I would really like to see it. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because tomorrow I've got my last 12th day of Christmas project for you. And don't forget, the giveaway for 1000 subscribers is on the way. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting!